Good morning, you guys. Hope you are doing well. I actually have a few errands to run today, and of course the kids and stuff from school. But I wanted to come on here to share with you guys a light for the niche. They came in. I'm not 100% sure. I believe the ceiling fan and the sconce light, they're like a month to, like, I'll say this, anywhere from a month to 3 months from arriving, because they are on back order right now. I'm sure you guys, if you're doing anything in your home, you're experiencing this. So this is the very first light. Give me a second. So this one here is called the mini gimbal, and this is the one that I think I'm going to go with. Okay, this is a mini gimbal. This one here is called the mini recess. And so even though I'm not using the mini recess for this project, I feel like I'm going to do some extra wiring in the master closet. I'm currently in talks with a company about possibly sponsoring that closet to get done. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. I'm still going to hold on to these because I have 4, so I can do 2 on each side. I'm thinking about doing something in that closet, but I don't know if it's going to take away from the space or not. It's just an idea. We'll see how it ends up actually like working out once everything happens with the space, but I think it should work. I feel like it would work, just to give a little bit more detail into the space. And so I'm going to take the camera and go over that way and show you guys the niche and what these will look like inside. And then I'll kind of give you a look discussing lighting options also. And then we'll kind of just, you know, wing it. I'll probably do something where it's like the whole week instead of doing day by day vlogs. Okay, so pretty much this is the gimbal. Let's see, make sure you guys can actually see this. So this is the gimbal, which again, one's gonna go at the top and the other one's gonna go at the bottom. I feel like this one I like a lot. And then this is the mini recess. Both can really work, honestly. That's why I selected it. I believe this one is a 2. This one is, no, this is a 3 and this is a 2-inch round. And so this could work. I just feel like it's too much light just for this little small area. And then, like I said, one's gonna go at the top, the other one is gonna go at the bottom. So I thought this one looked a bit more discreet. So just to give you guys a really quick look, this does move. So I can have it go from, you know, move it around, and you can kind of see it rotating on the back end also. It's not moving like a whole lot, but it's definitely moving enough that way you can kind of direct where the light is going to hit. So I do like that. I feel like I'm going to push it a little bit more like forward just so it can kind of peek out. And the next thing is, if you've never seen one of these, this right here would actually pinch back, and that would go inside. Hold on. This would be pinched back, and this would go inside of the wall, and pretty much it would hold on to the drywall on the back end, so you wouldn't have to do any sort of structural to kind of hold this in there. Let me just say this, whatever you do in your home is totally up to you. You do whatever you like. For me personally, even if it's, unless it's just like installing a light fixture, then I can handle it, I will do it. But when it comes to doing things like this with like electrical, the light, all this other stuff, I just don't mess with it. You're not gonna see me doing too many like electric wiring in the house. That ain't really my thing. I could do a couple things, but I just don't try to mess with anything. So I do have a licensed contractor that will be coming out. You guys already know. He's been with me for the longest in terms of work. His name is Mr. Eric, and so he's licensed, bonded, and insured. So he's going to be doing all of the electric work. I'm just sharing it with you, but if you choose to do this in your home, I'm just showing you that these blue springs do not stick out the wall. You actually have to pinch them, okay? And then it goes inside of the wall, and that's how you have it. So even if, I'm just gonna say it, you, your significant other are installing these on your own, I would again recommend that you guys just be very careful with the install and make sure you're doing things properly. That way you don't have any issues. Because if you don't know this, I just want to share it with you. Your insurance will not cover certain things if you have tweaked and messed with it yourself and then something happens. You will be responsible. All right. So now that I have gotten that out the way, I want to address a question that I had gotten like across the board pertaining to why I didn't do the recessed lights. Okay. Let me show you guys really quickly. So let me just say that I do feel like, okay, so I just want to show you guys really quickly because I feel like the question is coming from people who probably didn't follow the entire process of me getting the house together. And let me just say now, if you are new to my channel, then I highly recommend that you guys go back and watch some of these videos because I did share the install. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because people on Instagram don't know that a lot of the things that are in the house, I pretty much added into the house. And so now I'm getting questions like, who's the builder? And I'm just like, even if I told you who my builder was, which I'm not, you're not gonna get these upgrades. Like I did the soffit, changed the floors, like I did all of this. Not saying that you can't find a house or buy a house with these upgrades, but under a certain budget, when you're purchasing a home, some of these upgrades just don't come with it. So part of the reason why I did not do that, you guys, I'm sure you can see now with the lights over the bookcase, technically speaking, I already have lights cascading within that space, you know? And so I'm gonna tilt this up a little bit more with these guys, this one and this one. You can see that it's dark, but when the lights get added into the niche, which is pretty much right here, on this side of the wall, once it gets added, you're also going to have light cascading over here. So this year, what I'm gonna do is do a like, how much did this upgrade cost title video, and then I will go into all of the upgrades. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised that things were actually a little bit less than maybe what you're paying. That does not mean that you're overpaying for anything. It just means like I've just figured out ways to move and navigate, and because I know how to paint and know how to do certain things, it has helped me. But to do the cutting in the ceiling, to get everything done, to get the lights and everything, get the drywall repaired, was gonna cost roughly from like $650 to about $700. So you could be like, oh girl, you should just pay for it, get it done, or whatever. Not really, because one, I think sometimes you guys have to remember I'm by myself. Number two, just to get the extra trim that was needed to go around the wall, the trim to do the picture box frame, and I think that's it, was a grand total, because wood has gone up, of about $1,200. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very taken aback by that number, because I remember the guy called me and said, hey, is this much? And I'm like, no, it's supposed to be maybe like $6, you know, whatever. He was just like, no, I could bring you the receipt. And I was like, you know what, come with the material, that's fine, I'll pay for it, but you need to cut exactly what needs to be cut, so whatever is left over I can return and get some of my money back. And we used everything. There was no mistakes, there was nothing. Oh, basically what it was the trim to go inside of the coffered ceiling, the crown molding. All of the material together was about $1,300. And so when you're calculating $13 for material, still have to pay for labor, and then to do another $700, do the math, like I'm already looking at possibly $2,500, and I haven't really done anything. So I just really factored in what was going to be important and what wasn't, and the light just wasn't, considering again I already had the lights in the bookcase which offer light. So when it comes to working on projects in your home, I really feel like you have to focus on what's going to be important to you and what's not necessarily important. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have the budget and you want to go ahead and go out and do everything that you want to do, your heart's desire, by all means, go ahead and do that. But if you're on a budget and you're trying to plan out like what it is that you need, I would definitely do the needs first. No different than when you go into design and you are putting in things into your builder home. I always tell my clients, listen, they're going to give you a whole lot of things. Flooring, window treatments. They're gonna give you the whole entire book. But it's up to you to now go out, do your research, get pricing, get quotes to figure out how much things are going to be. Whether you want to spend that money with the builder, do you want to do it by yourself when you're done? I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do like a whole build the great thing. I'm going to go down the whole entire thing to try to give you my perspective. And hopefully in between the things that I experienced, that I went through, it will help you guys with your process. But that's pretty much what we're dealing with the light fixtures. Light is delayed, and I hate this light so much, but because it's right next to the kitchen I cook, I don't want to take it down. But my heart's desire is to take it down and wait for the new light to come in. But that's like a 2-month wait, so I do want air to be able to circulate within this space, so I'm just going to leave it. And the sconce lights are delayed also, but my electrician will be coming into the niche. I will do a whole video when he comes into the install, because I want you guys to see how that light goes in. And so this is not like a huge home or anything like that. It's perfect for me, of course, but it's not like super massive where I just need to have 25 different sets of light in the house. I think right now how things are flowing is really good. I have the sconce going on this side, the niche light going on that side, the light over the bookcase, plus the main central lighting again, which is really enough lighting. And I may just do a floor light in the corner over there just for, you know, a little, but it's not necessary. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get some editing done, get some work done. I'm gonna close the video off here. You guys will see me tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you, the end of the year, I spent so much money. I feel extremely drained, but I also want to shop, and that's draining me knowing that I want to shop, but at the same time I'm trying to save money. So yeah, my mood is just not up right now. So I'm gonna go get some work done. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, and let's see how tomorrow goes. But I'm excited because my shutters are gonna be getting installed, you guys. I'm gonna do a whole entire series, and it's gonna be on, you know, the buying process. It's going to be on the design process. It's going to be a how I got my home sponsored. It's going to be you know, collaborating with brands and stuff. So I guess it'll be like a 5-part. I'm going to write it down. Kevin starts on the 1st, so we're going to get everything set up. So I'm going to tell you, over the next course of videos that are going to be coming out, if you have questions pertaining to those particular topics, I suggest that you write them down. I'm also going to be taking the questions that are in my Instagram. YouTube has this thing where you can ask questions and post pictures. I forgot what it's called, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, you can leave it so if somebody's reading the comments, they can see what I'm talking about. I had posted something a few months ago to do a Q&A, but then I got so busy. I'm gonna also grab questions from there. I'll have my friend come so I don't see them, so I won't know them, so I can answer off the cuff and write those down for you guys. But anyway, enough of the jibber jabber. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself situated, and I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day. Bye, you guys.